stay with us as prior to tonight's game, Billy sat down with Wolves forward Ryan Suzuki in part one of our Village of Rosemont intermission interview. The Village of Rosemont, it's all here.
Thank you, Jason. Ryan, first of all, just 5 games in with this game here tonight. It's kind of funny that you've played the same two teams, and that's it. But 2 of the best teams probably in the American Hockey League. Talk about the team, the youth on this team, and how you guys have fared so far in the first 4 games.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we got a lot of first-year guys. It's a tough league. I remember, coming in at 19, it's tough.
Sure.
So, that transition takes a little bit, but, I think all the young guys look great out there, and we're a fast-paced team, and I think if we just kind of simplify our game a little bit and kind of cut down on mistakes, I think we should be fine.
Well, let's talk a little bit about you. It's been rough going so far as a professional, but you look awfully confident out there. You've had a great start to this year. We've got some highlights of your goal and your assists. 2 helpers were beautiful in Hershey. How are you feeling finally?
Yeah, this is the first year I've kind of come, out of camp healthy.
Right.
It feels good. I think I'm a big believer in, kind of coming back from, kind of adversity.
Yeah.
And I think I've done well with that in the past. And, obviously this year coming in healthy, I'm just looking forward to, staying that way and keep going.
Well, you can see some of your action here. The goal was a great one, too, off the backboards. And the helpers in Hershey were, I call them delicious because they were terrific passes. Here is one. It's nice to get 2 young rookies, their first goal professionally, too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love, I love setting up my teammates and, seeing the smiles after the goals. It's, it's something, I look forward to seeing. My dad always said an assist is worth more than a goal. Don't know if that's true, but
Wayne Gretzky says the same.
I always like seeing that.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with that totally. That was what I always talk about. I think you need someone to pass the puck. You can't score if you don't get it from somebody, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
This summer, what did you do this summer?
My brother was back actually for the first time in a couple of years, so I lived with him this summer and kind of got to hang out with him, which I usually don't get to do. So it was really nice. And
there was a big event.
Yeah, he had an engagement party. He got engaged. Good for him.
Yeah, no, I saw some pictures that you had posted. Very good, very cool.
Yeah. Other than that, just training and hanging out with friends and family.
Anything specific though to make yourself maybe a little bit better for this year going in with all the troubles you had?
We actually just we opened up a new gym. Not me, but the guys I've been working with started a new gym, and been working out there, and they had a great program for me, and I put on some muscle, and I think you got to get bigger every year, and that's kind of what I focused on.
Well, I said that to Jason. I said, "You look so buffed. You were much
thank
bigger
you.
this
Appreciate
year. No doubt about that. The hard work in the summer. I didn't do that when I was playing. That's for sure." Let's talk a little bit about last year. How tough it was. I'm sure you look back and say, what happened with last year? You didn't really know where you were going to go when you got sent down. You were injured first through camp, and you ended up in Springfield. You had a pretty good year in Springfield, but how awkward was last year not really having a team to go to with a bunch of teammates?
Yeah, I think it's obviously not something that happens too often. But going into the summer, I kind of knew that I might be kind of going to a different organization. If I didn't make the team out of camp, so I was just prepared for anything. I think where I went was probably one of the best places I could have been. I got good opportunity, so I was really excited and pleased with that. So, but yeah, it was definitely kind of a weird situation, but I tried to make the most of it, and they treated me great in Springfield. So
good.
Let
me ask you about your last 5 years. I'm going to take you all the way back to your World Junior Championships. The last 5 years, you've actually had 5 different coaches.
Yeah, really.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. I didn't know that, but yeah, I mean, you kind of get different insight on your game, and I've learned so much over the 5 years, and playing for different coaches, and you kind of everyone kind of has their own different thing, and you just try and take little bits and pieces of kind of what they're trying to teach you, and put it all together.
Give us a little insight on the coaches this year. Obviously, new to the Chicago Wolves. Cam Abbott was a coach in Sweden for a number of years, and a couple of assistants that worked very hard too. Talk a little bit about them and what you see from them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Cam, he expects the most from us, and he gets us working hard, and he's an easy guy to play for. You see him working hard in the gym every day, and it's you know, that's what they expect for you on the ice is, you know, hard work and, you know, accountability. So, you know, so far it's been really good, and you know, he's got the guys working hard at practice, so it's good to see.
I know you'd rather be in Carolina, but was your folks excited to come back to Chicago? I know your dad loves it coming here.
Yeah, they were really happy. You know, obviously when they saw that Chicago was back with Carolina, so you know, it's nice to get around without having to use Google Maps. So it's good with the familiarity, and you know, it's been nice.
Well, Ryan, it's nice to see you, and it's nice to see you playing so well and so healthy. Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll be back with more of the First Intermission after this.